Hey guys, so this is a bit of a different type of video today, just something new that I'm trying because, as I'll talk a little bit about later, I am kind of trying to figure out like what kind of content to create, and so I thought I would try a type of vlog, I suppose. So I've just been going over like the last 2 months. It's been about 2 months since I posted a video, which is crazy. I don't really know like how like that much time has passed. Well, I kind of do. So I thought I will share with you just what's been going on and what I'm thinking about, and hopefully get your input on that as well. So I would say the last few weeks in particular have been really crazy because on the 28th of February there was a really massive flood that came through the area where I live in New South Wales. It's called the Northern Rivers. That's where Byron Bay is, and Lismore and Ballina, and there's all these like really cute little towns around, and it was pretty devastating to the area. And any towns that were along the river really suffered really badly. It actually destroyed a lot along the way, all the way from Queensland down to my area and then further down south. Unfortunately, it wasn't accurately predicted, so a lot of people were not prepared and they hadn't evacuated. And they were saying that the waters would rise less than the last major flood that we had here in 2017, but it ended up being the worst flood that we've had on record. So I think the water rose about 14 meters, and you had 2-story homes that were completely submerged, and people were forced out onto their rooftops in the middle of the night and had to be rescued in boats. And unfortunately not everyone could be rescued, so a lot of people died, as well as their pets and livestock and a lot of other animals. And their homes were destroyed, all their possessions, as well as the CBD, the entire CBD in Lismore was wiped out. So there's not even like a coffee shop left here. Now there's a massive cleanup going on, and you got people out on the street feeding people, giving them coffee. So it's also brought out like the best in people, like the whole community has come together, and the far wide reaching communities as well have all donated so much and come down. They'll drive down hours away from where they live with all their food and supplies and fuel, because we've run out of everything and we don't have any supermarkets anymore. So people come here and donate, and the community was, very much like widely responsible for a lot of the rescues that took place as well on the night of the 28th. And so it's really just been amazing to see all the things people are doing, and it's really brought everyone back together. It had felt like a little bit divided, after the whole pandemic and everything, and so the silver lining to it all is just, watching how people have come together. But yes, also very exhausting and emotional for a lot of people. And I was lucky enough to get away last weekend. I went to Sydney, and that was a trip I had booked probably like a couple of weeks before the floods happened, and wasn't really sure if it would be a good idea to go or not, especially because, parts of Sydney flooded as well. So it was just kind of a crazy time to think about going anywhere, but in the end decided to go, and it was actually like a really, really good thing. I think all this subconscious kind of information that you're always taking in when you're living through something like a natural disaster like this. You see the images on TV of the houses with all their belongings, thrown out the front. You really can't truly understand what it's like until you're in the thick of it, like watching it all around you, which I'm like grateful to understand that now, because I feel like, you know, this kind of thing happens everywhere all over the world, and it would just remind me to like do more, you know, in future for other communities, because I see what they're going through. Yeah, so going to Sydney was a really good thing to do. Like, it was just really refreshing, and just be looking around and not just seeing destruction everywhere, and just to sort of see normal life again was really a positive thing. So I think a lot of people will be overdue for a holiday when they've kind of got themselves back up on their feet. So I came back home from Sydney and got straight back into work, basically, and that's been really hectic. And trying to balance work with, you know, creating content, and then also just life, regular life, like going to the gym and trying to be social, learning guitar, and music in general has always been like a really big passion of mine, and wanting to do that more, and other interests, you know. And on top of that, trying to figure out my YouTube channel, as I was saying. Like, even though it's been a few years since I set up my channel, it's probably only been the last 6 months that I've been really active on it. And then it sort of turned into this ASMR channel. I guess it is. I don't know. I don't even know if it's ASMR, like, because I don't do, and I don't know if I will do the kind of content that I just had to deal with my dog there. I can't even remember what I was saying, but I don't know if I will ever do the kind of content that I see other creators doing with the, like, you know, clicking sounds, and I feel like those content creators already do a really good job. So I don't know what I would really bring to the table beyond what's already out there. I think my channel is primarily based around my voice and like some of the cooking videos that I've done, and I really enjoy cooking, so I would keep doing those as well. So I really feel like I'm just trying to find my lane and where I fit and what I can offer and what you guys actually want to see. So I really appreciate your suggestions for content. Even if I don't use it right away, it just can go into like a backlog of ideas, and it's really helpful. So thank you guys for that. And you really have to commit to making videos and really put in the time and effort. And I definitely feel like I am. I just get overwhelmed with work and life and, you know, other interests and passions, and just feel like there's never enough time to do all of the things you want to do. And I'm sure you guys can relate to that. There's never enough hours in the day. So yeah, I think that would just about sum up what I've been going through and why I've been absent the last couple of months. And hopefully it won't be another 2 months until I make another video. Yeah, I hope that you guys like this style of video as well, because it's definitely something I feel like I could do more often. And yeah, just a good way to share a little more of myself and talk a little bit more about what I'm doing, and or whatever, really. So yeah, I really will look forward to hearing from you guys again in the comments.